Hey guys, my name is Komasan and welcome to another week of FNAF Weekly News, a series I do every week that covers this week's past FNAF news. And this week we of course got some FNAF 2 movie news and some more news. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. But let's just jump into more news. This video probably won't be that long just because this week we don't actually have a lot of news. It's kind of been waiting up until the FNAF 2 movie releases, which is in like 2 weeks I believe. It's the 22nd of this recording. So the upcoming 5 Minutes of Footage 2 shorts by Hex featuring glowing details, releasing alongside the film in December, art by Rosalind. And here's a big old look at the t-shirts. And it's basically each one of the toy animatronics getting their own t-shirt. We have one of Toy Fuddy basically holding out his hand with music notes coming off of it with a red lining on the t-shirt, which is a cool like detail. I really like that. It kind of makes the t-shirts a little bit different from each other animatronic t-shirt. For example, Toy Bonnie, it's kind of the same, but it has blue instead of red like Toy Fuddy. So it's a very cool detail. I really like that. More t-shirts actually need to do that. That's just amazing. I love that so much. We have Toy Bonnie here waving his hand in the sky with some blue music notes coming off, and his t-shirt says "Let's walk." So they're each having a different phrase that says "Let's." We also got Toy Chica looking like Toy Chica, if you know what I mean. She has a pizza hanging off and called the cupcake, the toy version, on her left. And it says "Let's eat," which is, classic Chica saying. So Chica is pretty basic, but the yellow lining on the t-shirt is a very nice touch, of course. But there was more. There was another image of the Mango. So Mango actually gets a t-shirt. Mango is pink, which makes sense. Mango is pink. They are I think they're falling down or something. Mango is kind of confusing on the read on how their movements are. And it says "Let's party." And I like Mango's a lot. I don't know why, guys, but lately I've been liking Mango a lot. I don't know why, but I'm just liking Mango a lot. And we also have the puppet. The puppet is popping out of the music box like per usual with a green lining on the t-shirt, and it says "Let's seek." So the puppet's there, green, not crazy and colorful. The puppet green. I don't really see the green in the puppet because the puppet's kind of like black, white, red, not green. So you gotta pick any other option, but puppet's not officially green, guys. You just gotta deal with it. And we actually got the Withered animatronics. Sadly, they don't get each one of their own t-shirts. I guess that would have been a lot of money, and probably people don't want to buy 14 different t-shirts, which is pretty reasonable. I don't want to spend all of that money on 14 different t-shirts from Hex. They get kind of pricing because they're good quality. But we got Withered, Foxy, Chica, Bonnie, and Freddy all doing different poses, looking creepy as all ever with a dark blue lining. Withered Freddy's doing something scary. His face is on the ground. It's kind of terrifying. It's pretty scary. The Withered animatronics being scary is not shocking in the slightest. Then we also have what it says. It says "Let's hide," and these are all the t-shirts for the Hex line of these 5 Minutes of Footage 2 t-shirts, and they all look pretty good. I really like them a lot. They're pretty basic graphic tees, but they look very, very nice. I like the details. I like the animatronic poses. I like the lining. I like the phrasing on the shirt. I like it a lot. But guys, tell me in the comments below if you want to pick this up. I honestly think it's a pretty good t-shirt. And the Chica and Foxy Endo series figures from Jazwares are now available for pre-order at GameStop. Releasing on December 14th, includes a 6-inch endoskeleton figure with 20 plus points of articulation and 2 sets of parts for classic and Withered. So we've basically been seeing Jazwares lately making different animatronics, toys, and stuff since they now have the license, which they got from Funko. Which Funko, if you didn't pay attention on the last FNAF news video, they're doing pretty badly, and it looks like Jazwares is doing whatever they can with the FNAF IP, improving on what Funko didn't. I really like Withered Foxy. Withered Foxy is pretty cool. It's just the only bad thing about Jazwares, releasing in this type of order. It's gonna take forever to get through all the animatronics in the series because it took Funko such a long time. Now Jazwares has the license, so it's gonna be a while before we see security breach stuff and similar stuff to that, Pizza Simulator, Sister Location, and other games and series like Secret Mimic. So right now we just have FNAF 2 stuff. We got Chica, Foxy, Endoskeleton, and we also have Withered Chica and Withered Foxy. They have 20 points of articulation, which is a lot, which means you can pose your figures around. They can have epic fight scenes like a Gundam and other cool stuff like that. But these are available now for pre-order on GameStop, and they're releasing on December 14th. So you got some time, and this would be a pretty good Christmas present if you're shopping for your kids or for yourself or for your friends. But let's just jump into the etc. news. So Gummy Bear International lists music and content by Gumblier, which I'm pretty sure is German. Visual artist of "I Am a Gummy Bear," the Gummy Bear song, as being featured in the 5 Minutes of Footage 2 movie, possibly suggesting an inclusion in the upcoming film. However, this is currently unconfirmed. So there might be a high possibility of the Gummy Bear song being in the 5 Minutes of Footage 2 movie. What's this crazy? It's probably gonna be a small little cameo, a background song or something. Maybe something on the TV, because movies do that. They have little stuff like that. But why this song out of every other song they could have chose? I have no clue. I know this is a meme song. Every November, this song's like, hey, go to the store and buy this, even though it's been out for like 13 years at this point, so you can't really like go into the store and buy it unless like order online. So possibly I am a gummy bear in the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie might be peaking out, guys. It might be 11 out of 10, but that is just some crazy news. And that was all for the etc news. Now let's jump into the movie news, and the first thing we have is very scary. So in the last time, I'm pretty sure we looked at this like puppet image of maybe a teaser of what the puppet does in the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, and it looks like it's possessing people. And we got 2 images right here. I'm not sure who these people are. The first person is getting possessed. Very scary. This image basically shows a drastic change from the first to the second movie. I know a lot of people complain about it like not being scary. The first movie, in my opinion, was more of a thriller than a horror movie. The thriller movies can be in kind of the same vein as a horror movie, but it wasn't the scariest thing ever. But look at this, guys. Look at this. I don't even know what I'm looking at. This poor lady's possessed by the puppet. I can't wait to see, is the puppet gonna possess Mike, Vanessa? I'm so curious on what's gonna happen with the puppet in this movie, because it seems like the puppet's gonna be doing some crazy stuff in the movie. Then we have the second image with the puppet hiding behind a lady's face, and it's just like, oh, that's just nightmare fuel. I'm like, is this Spawn? Is this Spawn from freaking Dog Horse Comics? Like, it is some scary stuff. And also we got a new look at young Vanessa and Charlie in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, exclusive in theaters December 5th. This is pretty big for the FNAF 2 movie. We know about young Vanessa in the first movie. Basically, you know, she helped out with William Afton, and she known about the killings and stuff like that. So maybe Vanessa known about, like, maybe Vanessa was like best friends with Charlie or something like that, or did she knew about Charlie dying and just hold it as a secret for years, or maybe secretly told Henry about it, and Henry just been kind of like saving it up in the back of his head and stuff like that. And also the Charlie's design, very puppet-like. The arm sleeves is like the same pattern as the puppet. So it's little teasers like that. White outfit, black, like, you know, the puppet colors basically. So are they gonna be best friends in the movie? Are they gonna have a deep connection? Are they gonna be devastated when Charlie dies? We don't know. That's gonna be a great point in the movie that I can't wait to see unfold. And it's gonna be like some great storytelling. I love like when kids, like, you know, something tragic happens, you know, and some character just has to go on without the other person and, like, you know, get vengeance in the future. I really like that detail in movies and like media. We also got the puppet in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. This is the film 2025. What's the game in 2014? Which is kind of crazy to think about it. FNAF 2 came out in 2014. I still can't believe that, like, it's 11 years old now. But the puppet from the movie is so like the game, it's crazy. The eyes are a little bit different. It's not a big deal in the slightest, though. The puppet is like in a big room for some reason in the movie. I hope that gets explained. It's not like in the prize room like in FNAF 2. It's like in a separate room, like it's being like trapped there for some reason. It's strange. I don't understand it, honestly, but hopefully it gets explained in the movie. But the puppet looks very good in the movie. I'm so, is it like controlled by strings in the movie too, or is it actually like animatronic? Like, I have no clue. But guys, that was all the FNAF news for this week. I know it was kind of short on the news. Not a lot of stuff is happening this week. But in 2 to 3 weeks, the FNAF 2 movie is releasing. There is some other stuff that I haven't talked about, like the Darko and them did see the movie. I know Johnny Vlogs did see the movie. So congrats, Johnny Vlogs watched the movie. He knows what happened. I wish he could tell me, but he probably isn't. He's probably bounded by a contract, so I can't listen or see how well the movie is. But if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And thank you to my channel. And thank you to my channel members. So you can become a channel member for $1, $5, and $10 a month, and it helps out a lot. But I'll see you guys in the next video.